Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're going to be doing this look, get ready with me. Me and my husband are going out on a date tonight, so I decided why not do a video for y'all and film. So this is what we came up with. If you want to see how we achieve this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I've already did my eyebrows and primed my eyelids. And I primed it with the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. Now we're gonna take the color Silk Cream as our transition shade, just to throw that in the crease. We're gonna take Pooter. That is this shade right here, and we just took Silk Cream, that's this one. So now we're gonna take this color and we're gonna pop that one into our crease. Now I'm gonna take Roxanne, which is this color, or this shade right here. I'm gonna put that just a little bit lower than that brown shade we just put in here. And then we're going to take this Morphe M433 brush. I want to take Jack's, which is this maroony color right here. And we're going to pop that in this corner and just blend whatever's left on our brush outwards, but only to like the middle of our crease. Don't go any further. Okay, and then we're gonna take this Profusion brush that I use to set my eyeshadow, or that I use to set my eyeshadow primer. And we're gonna take that same color, what was this called again? Pooter, it's such a weird name. Pooter, and we're gonna go above Roxanne, or not, yes, Roxanne. So take Pooter above Roxanne and blend out that line. Now we're going to be cutting our crease. So what we're going to do is take the Smashbox eyeshadow lid primer, the Photo Finish lid primer, and what we're gonna do, if you haven't watched my other video than my last video, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the applicator and you're going to, oh, actually no, I'm not doing it like that. Well, I can. I'm going to place it there, start in my inner corner and work this way till about there. That's where I want it to stop. And then you're going to look up and move your eye around to push that up there. When you look back down, you see that shape that it made? That is where you're going to be putting the eyeshadow primer. So then I will put a little bit on my hand. And this eyeshadow primer you have to work quick with, because it dries super quickly. Where's my freaking brush at? This is why you don't do videos drunk, because then you can't find shit the next day. What the heck? There she is. Okay. She is dirty. She is so dirty. Okay. Okay. And now we're gonna take what we have on our hand and we're just going to, hang on, let me put that on because that's gonna mess up our look. I have this little, you see that little white hair that's sticking up right there? I gotta cut that off because whenever I try and cut my crease, all right, here we go. So follow that line. But now see that I'm looking down and then I can look up, and that is not going to transfer anywhere, because when we put that eyeshadow primer down, or if you use concealer, whenever you look up, that's where it's going to transfer. So whenever you put on that eyeshadow right there, if you ever do a cut crease or a halo or anything, when you look up, sometimes that color transfers up top. Well, if you already put the color, or if you cut it, or yeah, when you cut it, if you put it to where it already transfers, it's not going to transfer. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking this pink shade. It is called Sissy. I love this shade. It is this shade right here. And I'm going to apply that. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brush since it's more, it comes to a point like that. It comes to a little point and it's rounded. And I'm going to take Jack's on the very, very tip of it, okay? Like this. And I'm just gonna go around where I cut that crease, but not on the color. Like that. See how that defines the crease that I cut more? Now we're going to take our eyeliner, and I'm using this L'Oreal liner Noir? I don't know, it looks like that. And I always like to line my lid first before I start my liner, or the wing part. And I try to make it as skinny as I can because I'm going to end up building it and I don't want to make it any bigger. Hopefully that's good. I'll fix it if I need to. Now I'm going to take the tape off. Come on. Come on. It's my favorite part. Alright, now we're going to be doing our face. Put this away for a minute. So I usually take this, but oh, we're getting a good amount right now. Okay, that's good. So I take about that much just because I put it all over my face. If this didn't squirt out this much, I would have to get my moisturizer from Clinique. We're going to take the Benefit Professional. Alright, that's about a good size. Because a little bit does go a long way. And then I put it on my nose, and up here on my forehead, and down here. Basically, where you have pores. We're gonna color correct real quick. So I'm just gonna take this color corrector. And I'm gonna take yellow. And then I'm gonna take the green where I'm red. I'm just gonna take my damp beauty blender and just blend that out a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to be taking, let's move this. The Maybelline Dewy and Smooth in shade 110. Shake it up. And I just apply it to my face like this. Alright, and then we're going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer. All right, then we're just gonna blend that out, but first I'm going to get my loose finishing powder ready. So I take the lid and I leave it out, and then I just shake the loose finishing powder onto the lid, or into it. And then I'll get my dry beauty blender and get some product on there. And then just blend it out. And now I'm going to take my Fit Me face powder and the shade 120. Since I'm not cream or powder or cream blush, I'm not using cream blush or a liquid highlighter or contour, I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face so that way the powder doesn't stick to my wet foundation. So everywhere I didn't set with my loose finishing powder, I'm going to put my Fit Me powder. So we're gonna contour and then we're gonna put some blush on. So I'm just gonna take this Rimmel Trio that I always use, the same brush I always use to contour. I'm gonna take that contour shade. Okay, and now I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to bronze up my face. And I'm gonna take this Angled Wet n Wild brush. I'm just gonna swirl it around and start with my contour so that way it blends. We're gonna take our blush brush that I always use, and then we're going to be using the same blush that I always use. So we're gonna take this Too Faced highlighter and this e.l.f. brush that I always use to highlight. Woo. We're gonna take Jack's on this flat eyeliner brush. We're gonna take Jack's. Well, yeah, we're gonna take Jack's and keep it as close to the lash line as we can. Like that, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to take this brush that we used, and we're going to take Roxanne and dust it off, and then we're going to go and buff right underneath it. So we're going to take that same flat angled brush that we used to carve out our eyebrows, and we're going to take Beam and pop that into the eyebrow. Not into the eyebrow, the brow bone. Okay, now that it's like that, we're gonna take the same brush that we used Roxanne on and we're gonna blend it out with our brow bone. And then we're gonna take it in the inner corner, same color. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. And push everything in with my beauty blender to make sure that really gets into the makeup. Now I'm going to take the Maybelline Vivid Matte in the shade 5 Nude Thrill, and I'm gonna pop that in the middle. Alright, this is the final look. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later. Thanks, bye.